How's it going, ladies and gentle strikers? I hope you guys are ready for a fantastic night of collegiate core striking. First up, we have Texas State versus UCF Gold, and we're hoping to find a fantastic match here. Um, First things first, we are looking at three fantastic Floridians and three fantastic. Where's UCF from? Wait, not UCF. Texans, yes. And I'm looking forward to this match. Both these teams are coming off of a loss. Both have records of 1-1. And we're going to see which one of these teams gets to take home the elusive 2-1 after week 3.
Yeah, I'm really excited to see how this match will play out. Both teams kind of have something that they want to prove coming off of this loss. And I think they're both going to be fighting tooth and nail for this. Speaking of the match, why don't we get into the map pick and bans? All right, and you can see that we're going to be playing the first game on Amy's app. Then we're going to be followed by Atlas Lab, that is Texas State's pick. And then we're going to wrap it up on Oni Village if it gets there. Really interesting decisions from pick ban here, though. Picking a lot of both maps that have something that can like use to kill players in the middle, and then a very open map for the final pick.
Yeah, it's going to be interesting seeing how these teams adapt to the map pool, especially since Demon Deus got taken out, the new Gates of Obscura got taken out, Tycho Temple got taken out. We're seeing a very traditional set of maps from these teams today. It seems like it's going to be some comfort picks, but we'll see which one of these teams is more comfortable on said picks.
Yeah, and I did happen to notice that Tanky does have a Rasmus pick, which I think could be really interesting because a lot of these map picks seem to be more sided towards Rasmus. As we know, he likes Oni Village, and then Amy's app is like his turf. So we'll have to see if he decides to pull that out or if we see a Rasmus ban.
Yeah, looking at these picks and bans is going to be quite interesting because these teams actually share quite a bit of a character pool. We have Kai from both goalies. We have Era on both midfielders. Both forwards even have a Raz. So it's going to be interesting seeing which comfort picks get picked and which ones are banned for the sake of map simplicity.
Absolutely. Yeah. Anything that you are particularly looking out for here, Orion?
Well, as a known rune enjoyer, I did happen to notice that Just a Solar Flare does have a rune midfield. And not biased, but rune's looking up and up in this recent patch.
Yeah. I mean, you have that whole spreadsheet for him. I wouldn't be surprised that you were excited to see that.
Looking at starting awakenings, we have a Spark of Strength and Prime Time Start. Looks like an Asher ban coming out from Texas State.
Yeah, I think that ban is targeted at Diamond, who is an Asher goalie, and it looks like UCF responds with another goalie ban. We have QI Jacobs Dubu getting banned out.
This does mean we're gonna probably see the Rasmus Mirror match on Amy's app.
I mean,
be looking out for a lot of those hooks.
It's going to be an interesting game, to say the least. And Spark of Strength being in the first draft is also interesting because of the introduction of Spark of Leadership in the most recent patch. It means that any of the teams that decide to pick Spark of Strength will be in contention for full scaling their entire team.
And we do see that rune pick come out from Just a Solar Flare. The Primetime Start, one of Rune's favorite awakenings, but it's definitely worth noting that the extra power given from the Spark can be very important for these Rasmuses.
Especially. Looks like we have the same exact awakening spreads as well, along with gear spreads.
Yeah, we do see the eject button Amy versus the Pauldrons Mako, but we also see double Pauldrons on the Rasmuses and Slicks on the midfielders.
Yes, and as you're speaking, it looks like Texas. Oh wow, both barriers are down. It's moving pretty fast, and there's a kill.
Yep, UCF have all the time in the world to play this slow, moving back and forth on the enemy's goal box.
Unable to make much out of that power play, and unfortunately, the core just rolls right into the net, courtesy of Aussie, and I think the Amy turret helped there too.
Moving into point 2 of set 1, we see Core spawn bottom for the Rasmus to make his dribble kickoff extraordinary play. Early pressure coming in from the side of Texas State for the first barrier.
A 3-man offensive kind of went crazy, and both barriers are down yet again.
Yeah, UCF just not taking their loss for nothing. They gotta make sure they get the trade-off.
I also do think it's worth noting both Rasmuses are level 2. Oh,
Ooh,
unfortunate. Nice Clap's able to find that bottom angle on Diamond, and unfortunately, the extra size from Pauldrons was not enough to cover that.
Turret comes down. Ooh, and a pillar takes the barrier.
Oh, and the core blocks the hook.
Yeah, looking for the kill, but not quite there. Rune able to shadow swap back and catch the core. And a banish comes out, stopping that play in its tracks. And Flip comes out to stop the pendulum swing. Oh, but a kill comes out from Nice Claps.
I mean, what do we expect from... Okay, yeah, I was just about to say, what do we expect from a Rasmus Mirror on Amy's app? Great save by Jacob.
Yeah, it's going to be a battle of the Rasmus and the hooks in the center. Point blank Flip comes out from Tanky, finds the point.
Great way to secure that goal.
Yeah, whenever you see these Rasmuses with pummelers on Amy's app, it's always looking like it's going to be a bloodbath. It's going to be a battle between Rich Rasmus, and there comes another one. Rich Rasmus is able to capitalize on the hole better.
Huge banish, by the way, catching both players from Texas State, but the barrier still goes down.
Eject button blink from Jacob takes another barrier. And there's another hook kill. Ooh,
these
killer
Rasmus
redirect
mirrors,
barrier.
These Rasmus mirrors are insane.
Good glitch pop coming out from Jacob, finding the save. But the turret's not enough to block the pass to Rune.
Great passing play there from, that's UCF, yeah. Tripped up on my words there a bit.
Seeing that we're going into point 5 in set 1, it's truly looking to be a battle of the Rasmuses on the whole.
The good secure from Nice Claps there with the pendulum swing.
And there's another kill. Oh, almost finding a kill with the banish combo from Rune.
Surprisingly, UCF is putting out a lot more damage than I thought their comp would. And another kill. This time, not from a Raz Hook, but from the Whiplash. Or is that the pendulum swing? The secondary.
Raz back and looking for revenge. Hook does not find a kill there. Jacob able to push up quite far because poor control. Double banish coming out.
Tanky low on health over here, but he's really close to Flip. And there's the kill.
Oh, double kill coming out there. The flip to kill through the glitch pop save after the pillar dunk. Impressive sequence.
And that's set 1 for us. Let's see. There's that spark of leadership that I was talking about earlier.
Coming out. It's not game over though, because even if the spark of leadership gets taken, there's another spark to counter scale. Although it's not going to be as significant for the team, Tanky McTanky might be able to build off that power themselves.
There's the Knife's Edge grab. Knife's Edge extremely strong on Amy's app because you can get the bonus off of the center as well. Going on to Diamond, you got Quick Strikes going to Rune on UCF and 1-2 Punch going to Aussie on the Juno.
And never underestimate a midfielder with quick strikes, especially when there's an obstacle in this center.
Very true. And there's a banish coming out from just Solar Flare. Got a little bit of an offensive here. Tanky getting that barrier.
Elusive through the hook from Nice Claps. Able to dig out of that corner. Oh, and the blink cleared from Jacob. Diamond able to hold.
Ooh, close kill on just a solar flare there from the glitch pop.
Pillar almost finding a goal, but a glitch pop secures the dig and finds a barrier.
But a big
Neither's
kill.
using the barrier now.
But that's a big kill. That was the
backfires.
goalie kill.
And the banish makes that kill worth it all.
Great play. Tanky noticing Jacob slightly out of position, catching him with the hook, and then Solar Flare able to catch out the only defense that Texas State had there.
Almost getting a kill, same side of the hook onto Solar Flare there, and able to find the barrier with a turret sticking into that corner. Able to come out. Oh,
Tanky
and there's
finding
a
another
kill
kill.
from Tanky. Good glitch pop from Jacob, able to hold it, but the pillar is just enough to set up Tanky for the pendulum swing confirmed.
Yeah, unfortunately, man down with a rune in your face is pretty rough. Just constantly fighting pillars.
Yeah, that second spark's coming and paying dividends for Tanky here with the extra power from the hooks. Finding a lot of kills that you probably wouldn't otherwise.
Just like that.
Like that one. And
Big
the flip
from
confirming.
Tanky. The rest of UCF also having flips.
Yeah, the flip economy for UCF is going crazy, and the flip not able to catch the core. That's a quick 3-0 set for UCF Gold.
Yeah, and we'll have to see if another spark shows up here, because another spark might seal the deal if that goes on to Tanky.
No spark spotted, but Tanky still has first pick in this draft.
An extra special. I see extra special on the table. An extra special on Amy's app. There it is. The absolute
gonna
killer.
Be hooking for days.
Exactly. We got
Team
a team
player coming out from Jacob.
A twin drive going on to just a solar flare. We have heavy impact going on Mako for more cooldown. Recovery drone for the size and to counter the hook kills.
Worth noting, only works for the first time each set. So that might be able to save him once, but coming after that might be not too little too late.
Yeah, very true.
And
there
there
it
goes
is.
the first burn.
Not even to a hook. That was from just a lot of damage into the Raz primary.
Behind the barrier. Lucky break for UCF. Able to keep that barrier.
We can see them. Oh my. What a save from Diamond. And there's another kill.
Jacob trying to make a play while the teammate's down, unable to find it with the eject, and unable to stop Tanky from securing another point for UCF goal.
Tanky has just turned into the raid boss for UCF right now. He's just hooking people left and right, and with that spark of leadership, it's just scary.
And a hook off every kickoff? Hooking the core there instead of a player. Same thing for nice claps. Able to elusive the pendulum swing there. Flip comes out from Mako. And a pillar kills. That's that rune buff coming in clutch for you.
They're able to convert that into a barrier secured.
Aussie doing a great job of cutting the pass there, making sure that they can't benefit off of their power play here. Getting the pressure back onto UCF's side of the field.
Nice claps elusiving the hook there also to prevent Tanky from getting yet another kill.
Diamond with the hold of a lifetime. Winning 3 strike wars in a row. And oh, kill comes out from nice claps on the previously murdering.
Ooh.
And a
What a
pillar
crazy
backfires
play.
there.
And nice
Tanky
claps getting a huge
getting a taste
boost
of their
of
own
experience. That huge
Yeah,
boost of
Tanky
experience.
got a taste of their own medicine there.
It looks like we keep seeing UCF going for this kind of line playstyle with both of their forwards hugging the same side. And
How many
Diamond.
strikes does Mako have? Killer in the corner, confirming the corner pressure. Oh,
Ooh.
almost getting the kill there with that hook, but not quite. Ozzy able to outlive that one. It's only a matter of time before the extra special comes back in. Flip save comes out, able to find the barrier from Jacob there. Hook comes out from Tanky, not able to find a player.
Solar Flare looking quite weak here.
Vanish keeping the goal safe. Nice clap staggered. And a strike ward comes out from Mako, saving the core.
Jacob using the turret to keep up the forward pressure.
We're in overtime. We have team player, Juno, and Rune, so core speed's gonna be going wild, and that does it for red team here. Nice claps coming out, winning a strike war against Diamond.
He was also like 1 HP that entire time. He was like stuck in the corner because Diamond was threatening him.
You see corner pushing up, Tanky finding a barrier.
That Rasmus secondary just so good for winning second strikes.
Able to strike ward the glitch pop, but it's not enough, and a kill comes out from Rune, gets the combo off.
Jacob able to find the barrier there in return.
Looking for a pendulum swing kill there, but missing on Juno. Flip comes out from Jacob, goes for the pass, not able to find a teammate to connect. Oh, burned flip comes out from Solar Flare. And
Oh,
Pillar
wow.
saves.
What a
Good
hole.
support from Rune.
And they find a kill.
And they find the goal. Keeping Flip even, so Flip economy is looking very positive for UCF Gold going into point 3 on their third point on set 3.
What a crazy turn of events from going to forced at their own goal line to getting a kill and then scoring and starting to set
Unlucky
up.
bounce takes barrier. And there
There's
comes
the
the
flip.
flip. Able to be defended. Killer almost finding its mark. Both barriers
Okay.
down for 0.5 of set 3. Elusive
Elusive.
clear coming out from Jacob.
Ooh.
A burn flip, and
Oh.
the sneaks past the Rune Pillar. Know that one all too well.
You hate to see it.
Well, that's going to take us to another draft, and that's potentially another chance for Tanky to find a third spark.
No spark.
It's not present, but we do see Hotshot, Siege Machine, Castellast, and Timeless for all these creation characters, not to mention Rapid Fire, very powerful draft.
And it's worth mentioning that if Monu makes its way to Tanky, those hooks are going to be bigger than ever, and there's almost no way he's not killing you.
And it's going to find its way.
Oh, wow.
Oh, ops were built different.
I guess it's to match the size from the recovery drone, from the earlier pickup from the Rasmus, so that he can
Yeah, and
win Strike Wars.
bigger body in the corner is hard to clear against. Can't say I fault him for that. Early find on that barrier. We do see Siege Machine, New Awakening coming out on Amy. Able to extend the range of the turret as well as increase its duration and its damage. We do see these Timeless Pillars coming out from Rune, making it even more annoying to get through them. And the
Ooh.
Pendulum Swing finds a confirm. On the eject, QI Jacob.
That was a good pillar pass from Solar Flare to Tanky.
Attempted hook from
going
Tanky,
wide.
not able to find it. Hook in
Both
turn,
hooks going
also
wide.
not finding. Ooh, good dribble confirmed from Tanky there. We see Ozzy passing up,
Oh,
getting in
wow.
front of the barrier. An amazing hold from UCF here. Rune assisting with the strikes and Mako holding steadfast.
Ooh.
Stuck in the corner. Oh, turret in the corner. We see the recovery drone get popped there. Can't use that as a clutch anymore.
What a huge hold from UCF. Diamond just locking this down with the help of Solar Flare.
Yeah, these pillars. Ooh, 2 pillars blocking off an entire half of the map. Able to elusive strike where the pendulum swing. That's an impressive clear.
Oh. Is this core moving slow or what? It's going
Yeah,
so
these
fast.
holds
It's not
are
even overtime.
incredible. Speaking of overtime, this core is going to be going very fast for the foreseeable future. Jacob obtaining a flip, ejecting up.
UCF kind of forced on the defensive here, unable to convert anything.
Oh, forced the flip out. That pillar is actually hindering UCF here. Oh, Tanky looking for a flip here, slowing the play down with a banish.
Oh,
and
a great find from Nice Claps.
Yeah, when the core is going that fast, you kind of just gotta pray that it comes to you.
Yeah.
Team player from Jacob also just really accelerating the pace of the play.
That might be Texas State's out here, is to just keep the core moving so fast that UCF is forced to play it defensive.
Let me defend coming out from Jacob as the core goes in.
Unfortunate timing for that. But Tanky forced using flip for that. So no flip on the table for potentially the match point.
Pillar on kickoff coming out from Solar Flare. Evasing that hook. You see Tanky pushing into the corner. Looks like Solar Flare went for the kill. Instead finds a barrier.
Just he's getting beat up on all ends of the field. Can't catch a break
UCF
here.
Such big fans. Pillar comes out, blocking that bottom clear. Second pillar, increasing the duration of that.
And another kill.
Pass to the secondary. Waits out the flip. And then finds the angle, putting away game one for UCF Gold.
Yeah. Texas State had a moment there where they were keeping UCF on the ropes with all that core speed. And I wonder if it came down to one more set, if they would have been able to bring it back, just with how fast the core was going.
Yeah, so honestly, like with the core speed going this fast, it's incredible that UCF was able to hold. Moving on to stats here. We see 4 goals coming out from Nice Claps, but it's just not enough with only 3 KOs compared to Tanky McTanky's monstrous 12. Not to mention the teammates each having 2 of their own.
Honestly,
that game,
UCF just had a crazy performance. The Raz mirror match is a crazy thing to see, and Tanky just happened to get a couple more hooks, get a couple more secures, and that was just about it. He had such a huge level lead from every kill that he got.
Yeah. Not to mention the incredible defense coming out from Diamond and Solar Flare. 93 saves between the 2 of them. Nothing to scoff at.
Absolutely.
Moving into game 2, we're going to see Atlas. And, well, not having a hole in the center, there is still a pretty significant obstacle there. We're going to see if these teams are able to use the black hole as damage or maybe as a way to creatively pass to each other. Some teams prefer to have it up, some teams prefer to have it down. We're going to see how these teams interact with it.
Yeah, I'm curious if Tanky will bring out the Rasmus again, seeing as the black hole you could use as a kill tool, like you said, hooking someone into the black hole and then just to have them get launched right back into the blast zone. Or if the teams decide to change it up. Solar Flare was looking very strong on the Rune, but Ozzy was also looking very strong on the Juno with the redirecting core speed.
Yeah, and it's going to be interesting to see what picks come out because, you know, when there's not a giant hole in the center, the Rasmus mirror match seems less and less likely considering that we have an X coming out from Nice Claps in their pocket. We also have a solid Julie pick for Atlas. Honestly, a staple of the map is your Juliet. So it's going to be interesting seeing how these teams adapt to their picks and bans. Maybe we'll see different goalie bans. Maybe the Atlas for Diamond is going to slip through the cracks this time.
Yes, very true. There's a chance that UCF also does not ban QI Jacobs Dubu. I'm really curious to see how this will play out because Atlas Lab plays kind of similarly to Amy's app, but you're able to use the center as, like you said, either a kill tool or a way to go for some cheeky angles by curving through it. It's just a very interesting map and one of my favorites.
Yeah, you can also dribble off the center, use that as a way to keep possession, use it as just like an obstacle, as like space that can't be walked through as easily. There's a lot of ways that these teams can utilize the hole. It's going to be interesting to see how they do it.
Absolutely. Are there any other picks that you particularly want to see? I know you as a Rune player probably want to see Solar Flare pull out the Rune yet again, but anything else?
I think it'd be interesting to see an era. Both of these midfielders do have an era, and some tornado kills would be very interesting to see, especially since the current pool of Awakenings is actually very strong for era. You have 4 Creation Awakenings and 4 Speed Awakenings, 2 things that era prioritizes very, very highly.
And with the Awakening start here, we see Siege Machine and Quick Strikes. Once again, potentially an era pick. Quick Strike's very strong on her, and we see Texas State hovering the Asher ban and hovering a Quick Strike comp. Same bands coming out.
Yeah, Quick Strike's powerful Awakening. We saw Solar Flare able to put it to great use last time. So we're going to see if we get the repeat of that. But Siege Machine, also a very tempting pick for a lot of these characters. We saw Jacob pick it up last time, but now it's going to be a starting choice.
Yeah, and
we're going to see if
it's goalie picks here.
Yeah. We're going to see if it's good enough to overcome the powerful Quick Strikes.
Ooh, and are we going to get an era mirror match here? I think we're getting an era mirror match. You called it. You called it in the loading screen, and we got X and Julie.
There's the Juliet that looks like Jacob tried to ban, but got overwrought by the Asher ban on Diamond.
And it looks like we have almost a full Quick Strikes game. We do have Jacob going on that Siege Machine that you mentioned earlier, trying to help enhance all of Amy's abilities.
Yeah, super powerful for the turret. Great for glitch pops. Dash Punch finding the first barrier coming out from Tanky. Strike or win for Jacob, but Solar Flare able to capitalize on the rebound. Nice claps finding a barrier of their own. Tiny Juliet just can't win the strike war against Aussie's era.
We got an open map. Both barriers are down for both teams.
Tanky popping the center, moving the core onto the blue team side of the map. Ult comes out, not quite able to find that gap. And the strike ward comes out, Tanky wins that, scores 0.1 for UCF Gold.
Also worth mentioning that the other passive on Quick Strikes, the extra energy gain, is making UCF's energy economy quite crazy right now. Tanky just got his flip, and Solar Flare is not far off.
But the damage coming out from the center there, Tanky could be at risk of dying here.
Yeah, forced to use flip to stay alive. Able to secure a barrier, though.
Ooh, and the confirm on the blink from Jacob taking a barrier of their own. We have cross barriers here. Second barrier goes down for Texas State.
Great Mako ult.
Aussie sitting in prison. And the dash punch takes 0.2 for UCF Gold.
Solar Flare, a couple hits off a flip, same with Diamond. Aussie and Nice Claps not far behind on the flips.
Center gets popped. Nice Claps taking a lot of damage. Kill might come out here, finds the elusive. Clutch save, but the tornado blocks the clear angle.
And Tanky
Kill
going
comes out
down.
with Nice Claps. Jacob able to use that turret and get the dig. Flip comes out of Diamond. Counter flip from Aussie, finds the barrier. Looks like Texas State is capitalizing off this power play, gets a 0.1 for the
Wow. And Claps is able to hold on to flip, getting it right at the end, not having to use it there. Very strong going into 0.4.
Beautiful sequence coming out from Texas State there. Nice Claps not able to find the kickoff barrier, but able to get it to the teammate and finds it with a creative pass around the world using the power of gravity.
Very interesting. Neither team seems to want to pop the barrier or pop the center with the core. Kind of just leaving it there, and if you get damaged, then just pop it.
Pass with gravity to Tanky, able to find a barrier off of it, and dash punch finds the second. Pass up to Tanky, confirms with the barrier beam.
That was a beautiful setup that UCF had there. Solar Flare passing up to Tanky. Tanky setting up Solar Flare just perfectly for the Bewitching Beam. And that's set 1 for us.
Yeah, looking at Awakenings here, we do see a Twin Drive powerful for both eras. We see Rapid Fire, able to machine gun out primaries. 1-2 punch for our brawlers. Prize Fighter, if they so choose, as an alternative. We see Demo coming out from Nice Claps and Chrono Boost for the extra buff from just a Solar Flare.
Yeah, the Rapid Fire goes to the other era, goes to Aussie. We got Twin Drive on Jacob, meaning that he is going to be on UCF's turf even more than before. And Diamond is looking to scale with Sparks.
Yeah, Jacob already making use of the fact that they don't gotta be scared about their eject, and a kill comes out, crazily enough, from Tanky. Secondary, unable to save the barrier. Looks like UCF's taking it nice and slow.
Yeah. No need to rush. Just play it at their speed. Both Arrow Tornadoes come out, neither getting much. Tanky almost has a setup there, but Solar Flare secures it with the Bewitching Beam. Honestly, really hard hold there from Jacob. UCF just set up a crazy checkmate.
Yeah, when you're getting hit with that many abilities at once, it's very difficult for even some melee goalies to hold, much less a ranged goalie like Amy. Ooh, backfiring a Bell Ringer, taking out both barriers at once, able to find one in return for her.
Tanky just eating that Amy turret and is on staggered. Nice Claps also low. Tanky managing to get a kill, and Aussie eating the entire Air Tornado. Wow.
Finds the point.
That wasn't looking very good for Tanky after taking so much damage from the Amy turret and then getting Bell Ringered, but he's able to convert it into a lot of pressure.
Glitch pop-off kickoff, sending the core right into red team's hands, able to do what they wish with it. Primary dribbling coming out. Tornado not finding the core. Small core, hard to win a strike war with. Trading top barriers, and the black hole comes out in clutch for UCF, taking both barriers down. Strike war win from Diamond saves the bottom barrier.
Nice Claps and Tanky both looking very low right now.
Flip economy is looking very powerful for UCF here. Solar Flare's coming up, Diamond already has theirs.
Very true. And Solar Flare is going to get it off the next hit here, it looks like.
Diamond finding the tangent out clear into Solar Flare's Tornado, finding the flip, going up to Aussie. Flip comes out from Jacob, finding the bottom barrier.
Diamond using flip here to get this out. And we're in overtime.
Oh, getting around Solar Flare through that crazy corner angle.
Wow,
Ejects,
what a clear.
Making sure the core comes back.
Ooh.
Last second strike, saving the core there.
And Tanky gets taken by the black hole. Oh, unfortunate.
Unable to make it.
Texas State making the most out of that power play off of an unfortunate death to the black hole.
Takeoff starting topside, speed coming out from Solar Flare, notably faster due to the chrono boost they've acquired.
Nice Claps looking for a secure with the X ult, but Diamond finding the clear out. Both NATOs flying downwards.
Attempt at the double barrier not successful. Jacob able to hold one.
Ooh. There goes the pop from just Solar Flare. Tanky looking to convert this. Able to get the other barrier.
Oh. Both barriers down.
We got an open map.
Dash punch forces a flip.
Small core.
Small core.
Nice claps, unable to find it there. Tanky
Red
looking
team
for a
looking for
setup here.
passes.
Both
Looks like they're stalling for cooldowns.
Both forwards on UCF also very close to flip. Speaking of flip, Ozzy forced to use it there to kill some of the momentum. And they find the pass into the goal to nice claps. Good
Yeah,
find.
nice claps completing the Pythagorean triple right there.
We're going to 0.5 here in set 2.
We
When
do
it's not
have
a
flip
constant
economy in
bloodbath-
favor of UCF.
When it's not a constant bloodbath, you can see from the Rasmus mirror, you can see that this is actually a pretty close game.
Flips
Tanky
come
able to
out,
find
find the
both.
barrier. Strike or win comes out from UCF. And the
Great
corner
angle.
pocket. Unable to quite get there with the secondary glitch from Tanky.
Great angle there from Tanky, able to secure that second set. Ooh, and very interesting
into-
awakenings here. We have 2 defensive
Yeah.
awakenings with Unstoppable and Stagger Swagger. Unstoppable, particularly good on this map, meaning that you can just walk into the black hole on your own terms. You can use it as a true damage ability.
Yeah, Jacob picking up Timeless Creator. The turret's going to be bigger and it's going to last an extremely long time. That turret's going to be a hassle to deal with.
Yes,
On the
also
flip
worth
side-
mentioning that Diamond picked up another Spark. If Spark of Leadership, if this goes to another set and Spark of Leadership shows up, Diamond will have basically fully scaled.
Yeah, we see a cast to last coming out from just a solar flare, completing the duration of buff trifecta. We're gonna see these speed boosts coming out from solar flare going for
Wow.
a long, long time. Both barriers coming down for UCF here, but losing one of their own. Glitch Pop gets it around the Bewitching Beam. It's an open map.
Jacob is just showing so much pressure with this Amy pick. Able to just influence anywhere on the map with the Twin Drive and the Siege Machine start.
Ozzy surviving a dash punch, but the speed and duration coming out from a solar flare lets Tanky cook a dash punch into a flip confirm.
Yeah.
I believe Mako speed was active there too, so
Yeah.
he's flying.
Yeah. That Julie is moving at Octavia speeds with both speed boosts coming out on him.
Diamond using the passive to get the extended strike range to get that clear around the barrier. Able to win a strike war against an ulting X, but still losing the top barrier. Ult confirms top barrier for UCF. And a punch confirms the bottom.
Ooh. Unfortunate flip there. Diamond's ult was still up.
Center pops. Counter flip. Glitch Pop
Ooh.
saves.
Good feed into a good save from Jacob. Unfortunately, unable to stop Tanky from still securing the goal.
Yeah, we're a game point away from UCF taking this second game as a 3-0.
Yes. Ooh, good angle
Finding
from Tanky. Able to find
beautiful
that
set of
bottom
passes.
barrier.
Attempted dash punch, unsuccessful there. Ult confirms the second barrier. And Texas State's looking in a rough spot. No barriers to call their own.
Jacob also headbutting the black hole there, just to pop it. Able to get the bottom barrier from UCF.
Texas State's been doing a great job of getting midfield
Ooh.
pressure around solar
Yeah,
flare, but Tanky.
Fortunately, that dash punch is the most broken set of 2 sets of abilities that you can press in the game.
You dash and you punch, and ain't too much you can do. And flip
Yeah.
even in case.
Yeah.
Yeah, moving on to the stats here. Despite a differential in saves, Jacob having more than Diamond, they just weren't able to keep the pressure enough to close out even a single set.
Yeah, and I think it is very telling in the redirects department. We can see that UCF was just able to get more touches on the core overall. Tanky and Solar Flare just owning that midfield and forward, and with all that speed from the Mako and the Era going onto Tanky, he was just zooming around the map, dash punching people, dash punching the core, dash punching goalies. It was insane.
Yeah. Being able to have all that much movement speed just allows you to play midfield without burning cooldowns and saving them for the goalie. And Amy, unfortunately, doesn't quite have the tools that some other goalies do to deal with a dash punch.
Yes, very true.
Yeah, so 2 games for UCF Gold. Impressive showing. Crazy holds coming out from Diamond. Dash punches coming out from Tanky McTanky. Winning the Rasmus Mir bloodbath on Amy's app. Solid play that we saw coming out from UCF Gold.
Yeah, very true. UCF just showing complete domination in both games, especially on the Atlas Lab, able to just convert off of basically every Juliet ability and smothering Jacob on the Amy pick. Very unfortunate. But both teams had a good showing.
Yeah, Texas State not doing too bad, all things considered. I mean, Jacob was putting out a lot of pressure with Amy and keeping the core on UCF side of the map. It's a lot of they had to work very hard to get some of those saves on the Amy's app map, especially some incredible holds that wouldn't have happened if it weren't for the immense pressure put out by Jacob's goalie moving up and Aussie able to win strike wars in midfield and nice claps getting some counter kills of their own.
I wonder if they had been able to get that last set on Amy's app, the last 2 sets, if they would have been able to carry that momentum, because they were bringing it back. They were really close, and unfortunately, just Tanky was just too much of a raid boss at the end of the day there.
Yeah. Coming out of week 3, UCF Gold has to be feeling like they're sitting pretty, considering that they got the 2-1 record. They're looking strong for the remainder of the season. That's not to say that Texas State doesn't have a minimum to come out of this 1-2 start and maybe make it to the playoffs themselves. Very interesting to see what comes out with these teams in the coming weeks.
Yeah, especially since I have been in the in-houses a little bit and I've played with Diamond, Tanky, and Jacob a few times, I'm really excited to see what these teams bring out in future weeks. And I think both could be playoff contenders.
Absolutely. Incredible showings from both teams, but UCF Gold able to spark their way into victory on Amy's app and speed buff their way into confirming goals.
Absolutely.
Well, that's going to do it for our first match of the night. Stay tuned. We have more to come. And yeah, that was me, Ryan Calypso, and my co-host,
Marimbas. Thanks for watching.
Yeah.